there, Gary.
Hi, Rich.
How you doing this afternoon?
Really, really good week.
Yeah, it was a great Sunday. I tell you, from morning till night, I just had a ball that day. Best sports day in a long time. And what did you think of that Niner game, Gary?
Oh, what did I think of it? Well, I
Yeah,
thought it was really good. I actually took some notes on some things that I thought needed to be said.
yeah, yeah.
Well,
Well, why don't you start us off with it?
sure. We won the coin toss twice.
Oh yeah, that's big. Fred won it the second time. That was huge.
Yeah, well, but we won it both times. We showed some weakness to the long pass early, but defense was darn good all day. I mean, we have a playoff defense.
Yeah, we do. The way
Without a
they're
doubt.
playing right now, we have a
And
playoff offense right now.
yeah, but the defense stayed in there before the offense came in.
Yeah.
And then Higbee's dance in the end zone was just embarrassing.
Yeah. Yeah, he caught two of them that day too, right?
Yeah, but that one dance that he did, it just
that kind of stuff fires up the sidelines, right, for the opposing team.
well, from what I hear from the fans that were there, that we were every bit as loud, if not louder, than the Ram fans.
Oh, yeah, the Jalen Ramsey was complaining big time about the amount of Niner fans that were there. And, we like to take over stadiums. I know we're going to talk on the next show about the upcoming Cowboy game, but we turn that place into a red ocean every time we play there. So the Niners travel really well, and they traveled pretty good for this game. It'll be fun to talk to Sonny.
There were rumors that the Rams were actually pumping crowd noise through the sound system.
Yeah, that's what Debo said. He said he looked around, he hardly saw any blue, but he heard them cheering real loud. So, Niners think they were pumping it like Seattle does. So that was kind of interesting. And the Cards got beat this weekend. So just a side note. So the Rams won the division. And even though we beat them and made it into the playoffs, and they'll host the Cardinals next Saturday.
I'm glad that those two get to play each other first.
So am I. One of them knocked the other one out. I'm really looking forward to that. If we beat Dallas, then we go to Green Bay. And we've had pretty good luck in that stadium. So actually, we've done well in both stadiums. So I'm feeling pretty good coming off this Rams win. And you know me, I'm a pessimist, and I certainly had plenty of things I was worried about before this game. But
well, I remember somebody saying last week that it was going to be Niners by 3.
Yeah.
And the other guy said that that's kind of generous.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember that well.
Yeah. That was you were a real mind reader there, Gary. Considering that it came down to a 3-point victory. And what a fun game. What a great crowd at Heathen this weekend. Jam-packed.
Yeah, it was.
Biggest crowd of the year. I expect this crowd to be even bigger and louder as we root on the Niners.
Well, so what else did you see? I thought Kittle had his worst day ever.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't say he didn't do anything. He did a lot of stuff. But his guy is the one that sacked Jimmy and caused that fumble.
Really?
Yeah, he got past. When you watch it 3 times after you've watched it once, you kind of start picking up on some of these things.
Okay. I thought Brunskill got burned for that. He only got sacked once, right? But yeah, if he rolled off a Debo.
That was the guy that Kittle was blocking. And of course, they called him in the grasp somehow. But Colton actually took the ball away from the guy that had it.
Okay.
Kittle had it for a short period of time, and the defensive lineman took it away from him, and Colton jumped in and took it away from him.
Okay.
But my short version of the game was Brunskill dominated Donald again. Kittle didn't have a good day. Jimmy's fumble, George had it and lost.
Yeah.
The good thing Colton was there. And we spotted them 17 points and kicked their behinds.
Yeah. I mean, that was really huge.
Do you have some stats, Rich?
Yeah, I do. And I wanted to talk about that one you just mentioned. I guess I'll talk about just a couple of things that were kind of historical. So Debo, his 8 rushing touchdowns this season, including that game, are the most in a single season by a wide receiver in NFL history. So Debo made history this weekend by running.
Well, yeah, but you're calling him a wide receiver, and he's not.
Yeah, he's a
wide receiver. He's a running back, and now he's a quarterback.
He's a Swiss Army knife. He's doing it all right now. And by the way, I've been saying for weeks, we got to mix it up on offense. We're too vanilla. And bam, that play was beautiful. And Jawan Jennings, what a game.
Yes.
What a game by that guy. Man, out of nowhere, he just had a career game.
Well, I've been saying he's our KB replacement.
Yeah. And
he's just bigger.
Yeah. And he's fast. And he just had a solid game. I mean, I think without him as a target, the other wide receivers wouldn't have been open as much. And I don't think that the Rams probably game planned real big for Jawan Jennings. And you can bet the Cowboys will, but
you can't game plan for all of them.
Yeah, I know, but they're going to focus on Debo. They're going to focus on Kittle. They're going to focus on the guys they think they need to stop, Mitchell. And then here comes Jawan Jennings, kind of out of nowhere, Yeah. I mean, he's had a nice season, but this was just a huge game for that guy, and I think we need to give him a lot of credit for the win. Shanahan improved to 7-3 as a head coach against the Rams. So we definitely have their number, and of course we beat them 6 times in a row, right? So and the Niners had a 6-3 road record, making this the 3rd straight season with road winning record. So they're really a good road team, and being a wild card team, it's a big deal to be a good
especially being a high seed. It counts pretty good. We got one very slim chance of playing a home game.
Really? How does that happen?
Well, I think we're 6th seed.
We are.
And if the 7th seed wins out, so that's, like I said, very slim.
Yeah, it's pretty slim. But you never know, right? The Giants did it 9-7, and they did it to us.
The lousy Raiders did it too.
Did they do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't tell you when. I wasn't that interested in the Raiders, but I was really upset that the Raiders set some record.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I know you were never a big Raider fan. A couple other guys that stand out are Brandon Ayuk. He had 107 yards receiving this game. That's only his third 100-yard game in his career. Big day to have it. So, I mean, all that being said, somebody had to be throwing these guys the football. And Garoppolo, I think he shut everybody up after this game. He had a fantastic game. 23 of 32, 316 yards and a touchdown pass. And by the way, this was his fifth game this season of 300 or more passing yards. And the 10th of his career, which ranks him fourth in franchise history. And he's tied with Steve Young in 1994 and Joe Montana in 82, 85, 87, and 90.
Wow.
Yeah. Montana could put up some yards. But that's a big deal.
Yes,
That's
it
a
is.
big deal. I mean, now he's really in the Niner record books. And he just had a really, really sharp game. And some of those passes were, threading the needle right in the numbers. What do you think about Jimmy's play?
About Jimmy?
Yeah.
Well, I've been a Jimmy fan all along.
I know. You think the play Trey stuff will shut up now?
Oh, no. There's guys talking on, start with a bunch of them on Twitter wanted to dump him right there on the field first half. Yeah. But there's people now saying, well, we ought to trade him now because he's his highest value.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen
give me a break.
I've seen that too. And I've seen people still saying we still need to start Trey next week. And, so you got to start considering the source, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
I think 49er fans, football fans that really understand the game would understand that Jimmy's going to give us our best chance of winning no matter who we play.
Oh, without a doubt.
And playing hurt and playing like that. I mean, I was just really, really impressed. More impressed than I've been with Jimmy Garoppolo since he's been on the 49ers. I think that was his best game.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him.
He sure has. He sure has. That was awesome. One other big takeaway I took from just going to the game was in Mitchell rushed for 85 yards on 21 carries. That really helped open up the passing game.
Yes.
And he finished the regular season with 963 yards, which is the most by a rookie in franchise history. And the most by any player since Carlos Hyde did it in 2016. Carlos Hyde had 988 yards. So pretty nice season for the rookie.
Yeah, what if he played in every game?
Yeah, he missed 3 games, right?
Yeah,
and when he was hurt, and so he would have broke 1,000 yards. So boy, it just kind of feels like we're peaking at the right time, and every announcer in football will say, you always hear them saying that, right? Well, they're peaking at the right time. And I think we are, and I think the Rams are going the other way. I think the Cards are going to beat the Rams next week. What else? Anything jump out at you there?
Well, we won.
Yes, we did.
We're in the playoffs.
Yes, we did.
And did you choose any players of the game?
I did. I got a couple of them here. Get to my little list that I put together because I work better with lists. So my players of the game were Jimmy G. We just talked about that. I'm hoping that the play Trey Whiting stops, but I don't think it will. Second week in a row, I have Aubrey Thomas on there. He iced the game.
Yes, he did.
He ended it. He ended it. He ended the Rams' chance at winning that game and knocking the Niners out of the playoffs. The Rams are lucky they won the division because the Cards got beat on Sunday.
Yes.
But I still think the Cards are a better game. But what, this is 2 weeks in a row now that Aubrey Thomas has been thrown in the starting lineup and just played very, very well. I mean, really.
Yeah, I'm very comfortable with him playing cornerback.
So am I. And Mosley's back, and he had a nice game. All of a sudden, the defensive backs that were our Achilles heel are coming around because they're getting healthy, right? I had two others. I had Debo. I don't need to say much there. He just is Debo. And Arden Key. He had a really nice day. He had 2 sacks. He was in Stafford's face all day. Stafford hit the dirt after a lot of passes.
Mm-hmm.
And Arden Key plugged holes in the running game and got the 2 sacks. I thought that guy definitely had his best game of the season. So who'd you have, Gary?
Well, offense, I got Jennings and Brunskill.
Okay. Oh, Brunskill. Okay. Why Brunskill?
Donald kept trying to get away from him. He'd go to the other side and he'd come back. But every time he was up against Brunskill, he was shut down and you had him not knowing what he was doing. And he was nothing in this game.
Yeah, you're right.
And of course, defense, Thomas, and my defensive lineman, I went with Armstead.
Yeah.
He was playing inside and outside in this game.
Yeah.
And he was in there on the key sacks too. I mean, he was.
Yeah. Well, he had a half a sack that was. I think,
watch the film.
Yeah. Oh, he was destructive. I mean, he was destructive.
He was fighting double teams and everything else and breaking double teams. And I just thought that was Arden Key didn't play enough for me to pick him.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Armstead played darn near every snap.
Yeah, he did. I thought, though, that we looked the best when those two guys were on the field together. I mean, it was just, who knows if Arden Key's ever going to have another game like that again. But
I'll bet he does.
Yeah, I bet he does too. And what a weekend. One other guy I think we should talk about is Robbie Gould. He's taken a lot of heat this year. Yeah. He's getting old. He hit that 24-yarder in OT. That was huge. That's pressure, man. That's pressure. No matter how far it is, that's pressure. And he now has 18 career game-winning field goals, including postseason. That's pretty impressive.
Oh, he did some good punting.
He did. He out-punted. His average was 1 yard more than Wisniewski's.
Yeah, he got a real good roll on that first one.
Yeah, he did.
Well, he did. They had no idea where to be.
No. Who knows where? I don't think he knew.
Well, if you're going to go that route, you better give Juice some juice.
Yeah.
I mean, he did that one snap, that first snap with that was high and outside. Well, depends on whether you're batting right-handed or left-handed. I'm a left-handed batter, so that's outside.
Okay. Yeah.
But he did a great job of doing that.
And they kept moving Juice around to block for Mitchell too. He was in a lot. But he was leading Mitchell, and Mitchell was just, bursting through 3, 4, 5 yards of carry. Just at really important times, first down plays to give us a short second down, that kind of stuff.
We had very good performances for all of the players.
Yep.
And all of the coaches. I mean, these guys are ready to go.
Yeah, they are.
So it's time to put this one in the history books.
Let's put it in the history books along with so many other Ram games.
We're in the playoffs.
We are, baby. We are in the
Thanks
playoffs.
to the Rams, we're in the play. No, I guess the Rams didn't do anything. Well, maybe that was the help.
Yeah. Rams won the division just because the Cards lost. I can't believe the Cards lost. But I don't think the Rams have. I don't think the Rams have Sophie Field as an advantage right now. I think we showed that last week.
Like I said before, I am not sold on Stafford.
Yeah, I know.
So let's chalk this one up to the history books, and remember, if you don't have a past, you don't have a future.
That's right. Thanks for taking us out of here.
Bye,
Gary.
Niner faithful.
See you, Niner faithful. See you, Heathen.